Hey, book lovers! Welcome back to I'm Booked. Today we're exploring It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, a story about love, pain, and the strength to break free from the cycles that hold us back. This one's a must-watch if you're a fan of emotional, thought-provoking stories. So let's jump right in. It Ends With Us is more than just a romance. It's a deep, emotional journey that shows us how complicated love can be, especially when it's mixed with trauma and resilience. This is the story of Lily Bloom, a woman who's determined to build a life for herself that's different from the painful one she grew up with. Lily's journey is full of emotional highs and lows. It's about confronting her past and making some of the hardest choices to ensure her own happiness and well-being. Let's meet her, the people who shape her life, and the decisions that change it all. Lily Bloom is a young woman with big dreams. She grew up in a small town in Maine in a household marred by abuse. Her father, though respected in the community, had a violent side behind closed doors. Watching her mother silently endure this abuse, Lily promised herself she would never stay in a relationship like that. But as we'll see, her journey toward this ideal is anything but easy. Lily's life in Boston is a fresh start. She's independent, ambitious, and passionate about creating something beautiful, even if it's as simple as a flower shop. Her shop symbolizes the fresh, new beginning she wants to make, a place where she can cultivate beauty in her own way, on her own terms. One night, Lily meets Ryle Kincaid, a brilliant neurosurgeon who's as driven and independent as she is. Ryle is charming, incredibly attractive, and seems to have a magnetic presence that draws Lily in instantly, but there's more to him than meets the eye. Ryle is laser-focused on his career, and he's always made it clear he's not interested in a serious relationship. Still, he's undeniably drawn to Lily, and despite his initial resistance, they begin to grow close. Ryle's character is complex. He's deeply caring and has moments of intense vulnerability, showing Lily a softer side of himself that few others see. But lurking beneath this charm is a man with unaddressed anger, a side of him that only surfaces when he loses control. This mix of warmth and volatility makes Ryle's character incredibly difficult to predict. And for Lily, it becomes a dilemma. She's deeply in love, but at what cost? Let's take a step back to Lily's teenage years. Before Ryle, there was Atlas Corrigan, her first love and someone who changed her life forever. Atlas was a boy from her high school who ended up homeless, sleeping in an abandoned house near Lily's. She found him when he was most vulnerable, and despite his rough circumstances, she showed him kindness. They developed a secret friendship, which eventually blossomed into a deep, innocent first love. Atlas gave Lily hope and courage when her home life was at its worst. He was someone who understood her struggles without judgment, and he brought a light into her life that she desperately needed. Atlas saw the real Lily, her strength, her compassion, and her resilience. Their relationship ended when Atlas moved away to build a better life, but he left Lily with a lasting impact and a promise that love could be pure and safe. And when Atlas suddenly reappears in Lily's life years later, those feelings she once buried begin to resurface. His presence stirs up memories of that innocent love, and he reminds her of what she wanted in a relationship, a love that doesn't hurt. But now, with Ryle in her life, Lily faces an impossible choice. One of the hardest and most powerful parts of this story is Lily's struggle with Ryle's anger. As their relationship deepens, she sees moments of a dangerous temper in him, moments that remind her of the trauma from her father. The first time Ryle lashes out in anger, Lily is shocked and devastated. But like so many people in similar situations, she rationalizes it. She thinks, maybe it was just a one-time thing. He's a good man who made a mistake. But then it happens again. And each time, Lily is forced to confront her worst fear, that she's repeating the cycle her mother endured. This inner conflict is so real, so relatable, and Hoover doesn't shy away from showing the pain and confusion Lily goes through. She's torn between the love she feels for Ryle and the promise she made to herself to never accept abuse. When Atlas re-enters her life, he becomes a reminder of everything she once wanted, a relationship built on respect and care. As Lily's situation with Ryle becomes more dangerous, Atlas stands by her as a friend and confidant, offering her support without any strings attached. It's not about Atlas trying to rescue her, it's about Lily finding the strength to save herself. Through Atlas, she's reminded of what love should feel like, and he becomes a powerful symbol of hope and healing. It's this reminder that finally gives her the courage to step away from Ryle and to put an end to the cycle of abuse. And that's where the title, "It Ends With Us," comes into play. Lily makes the decision to end the cycle of violence with her, to stop the hurt that she and her mother endured from being passed down to future generations. This decision is incredibly painful for her because she still loves Ryle, but she knows that sometimes love isn't enough if it comes with pain. By choosing to walk away, Lily is creating a new legacy, one free from the trauma of her past. She chooses to protect herself and her future children from a life of fear and uncertainty. It's a beautiful, heart-wrenching decision, and it shows us the strength it takes to make the right choice, even when it's the hardest thing you'll ever do. All right, before we wrap up, let's go over 5 key takeaways from It Ends With Us. The power of self-worth. Lily learns that her own happiness and well-being are more important than holding on to a love that harms her. Love isn't always enough. Even the deepest love can't fix a relationship where anger and abuse exist. Breaking cycles takes strength. Lily's decision to end the cycle of abuse with her requires immense courage and resilience, healing from the past. Lily's journey shows us that while we carry our past, we have the power to change our future, hope and new beginnings. By choosing herself, Lily opens the door to a brighter future, one filled with love and peace. It Ends With Us isn't just a story. It's a reminder of the strength we all have to protect ourselves and to build a future that breaks free from the pain of our past. If you enjoyed this deep dive into It Ends With Us, don't forget to hit the like button. Your support means so much and helps us keep bringing you these book summaries. Subscribe to I'm Booked for more in-depth book breakdowns and life-changing insights. Drop a comment below on which book you'd like us to cover next. Your suggestions might just be our next pick. Let's keep reading, keep learning, and most importantly, stay booked. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.